I am Dee Collins, and I am the host of this show, Dunamis Woman and Ram Today, and I want to welcome you to the show because we are going to engage one-on-one on today. I have no guests. I have no real awesome man. It's just woman to woman and woman to real awesome men. This show was sponsored by Dunamis Woman and Ram International Ministries, and we want to just welcome you because there is a great word in this season just for you. You are a woman of power, and anyone who do not know what dunamis means, it means a miracle itself. It means power, it means relentless, it means a strength, it means a force, and that will be you. So I have a question for you. Have you ever thought about or wondered why we are experiencing so many things in our society today? Economic crisis, hostility, crime, anger, disobedient children, all those things, relationships, divorce, all those things are not coming to defeat us. Those things were here for us to conquer. Christ said, I'm more than a conqueror in Christ Jesus. That's what Apostle Paul said in Romans. So anything that come up against you is only to put pressure on you that your dunamis power, your relentlessness, your strength, and your force, particularly as a woman, will come forth to ignite change. No woman, no man have gotten here on this earth except it came through the womb of a woman of power. In order to even birth a child means you have to be relentless, you have to have a strength, you have to have a force down on the inside of you that you did not acquire on your own. God gave it to us. So I want to go a little bit deeper because we always talk about blessing and we talk about curses. And those are two terms that I think that we use so casually, but we really don't know the in-depthness of what those two mean. And I want to go according to the Hebrew right now, and I want to explain to you, first of all, to shift your mindset. Because a blessing is not constituted as money. Oh, many of us say, I'm blessed, and they're looking for a blessing. You're looking for some type of tangible thing that you can possess in order to deem that you're blessed. If you are breathing right now and you have made a cognitive decision that, God, I'm going to continue to press my way, I'm going to continue to live by faith, I'm going to continue to do what you have called me to do and make a decision, then that constitutes you as being blessed. Blessing means to simply adore you. When we as women of power can make critical decisions in these times of crisis and when times are adverse, when things are going against us, even for a real awesome man, God adores us. He adores us for our immediate obedience. A delayed obedience is still considered a disobedience. Just think about it. Abram, God called him. God chose him. God gave him instructions. He said, Abram, I want you to leave your kin and your country. Genesis 12, and I want you to leave all of that. He didn't ponder. He didn't say, let me go pray about it. Let me fast. Let me talk to my priest. Let me talk to my pope. Let me talk to my pastor. Let me talk to my apostle. He immediately said yes. Now, he left, but he took his nephew with him, but still, he left, and he did what God called him to do. God blessed him, and he said, I will not only bless you, but I will make you to be a blessing. So as you adore people for making a decision, as people adore you for doing what I called you to do, then I'm going to adore you back. That's what a blessing means. A blessing means I am making decisions and I'm doing what God called me to do in spite of how my mother feel, my father feel, my sister feel, my brother feel, all these people around me that I'm pleasing and not pleasing God. God said, I adore you. But he also said in Genesis 12, he said that I will curse those who curseth you. I want you to take some time and read Genesis 12. I don't want to go through it because I don't want to sit here and just teach you verbatim because time does not permit. But if you curseth someone, that means you're lessening their burden. You're easing them out of their pain. You're taking the weight off of them that was given strictly to them to build them up on the inside, to produce change on the inside, that dunamis power may go forth. Think about it. You ease the burden of your son, your daughters, your husband. Women, we are trained to ease people's burdens. And we're trying to please everybody. We're trying to do everything. And oftentimes we're walking being a curseth as opposed to being a blessing. And so he said, I will curseth those who curse you. And that curse means I will hem obstacles in their way because they have been easing the pain and you have been taking the burdens away. So now they're walking into more obstacles. They're walking into more binds. They're walking into more things that they cannot produce, but I have to put those so they can break through barriers that you thought you were taking away. You're not helping. You're more so hurting. And we want to lift those curses. We want to break those curses by stop being a curseth to people by easing their pains, easing their burdens, trying to make their load lighter so you can be blessed. When you make those type of critical decisions for your life, and I'm going to tell you, as a mother, as a woman, as a wife, as a pastor, whatever profession, as a publisher, as a business owner that God gives me, I have to make critical decisions all the time. Sometimes people have to be fired just so they can understand what it is to be a blessing, as opposed to trying to keep them in a place that they're no longer producing. I've had to fire many people, and it wasn't an easy job. But as I took that critical decision, it put them in a position that they had to understand some things that they could not understand being with me, because the type of person I may be, I was easing their burdens, lightening their load, and want to see them prosper more than they wanted to see themselves. Well, as a Dunamis woman, we have that type of heart. You want to see everybody prosper more than you want to prosper yourself. Are you hurting or are you helping? So there's a hostility that's always going on the inside of us. There's always some type of anger or enmity because we have to make critical decisions after critical decisions after critical decisions. And if you're not cognizant of it, I just want to give you a strategy, and I want to speak as a coach right now. You can formulate resentment in the depths of your heart and in the depths of your soul. Many women are walking around bitter and resentful because they're not angry with their man, they're not angry with their husband, they're not angry with their pastor, they're not angry with their children. Think about it. Speaking from a coach's perspective again, you're angry with yourself because you did not make critical decisions and stand for that decision that you made that would have brought the best interest of everyone around you. Sometimes to help a person is to hurt. You might hurt them in the depths of their soul, but if you think about it in the long run, you'll be lifting them up and helping them and empowering them through the hard life of education. I am Pastor D, and I'm going to go to a commercial right now because every Dunamis woman needs a break. You need to get away. You need to get out. You need to let people do what they have to do and spend some time for you. You are lovely, you are intelligent, you are powerful, and you are sensual. And as we're embarking upon Women's History Month, the month of March, we're taking this time for a woman to celebrate you and be around other women who will do the same. So I want you to pay attention to this commercial, and I'm going to come right back to the Word of God because I want to talk about how God will make you to be a blessing. He will make you to be a helpmeet. He will make you. And that making means we have to go through a process. That's why you need to understand that you are lips, lovely, intelligent, powerful, and sensual. I'll be right back. This is Pastor D. Stay with me.
Are you lovely?
Are you intelligent?
I am powerful.
And I am sensual.
Do you know what I think that we are?
What are we?
We are
Dunamis women.
I'm Ariel.
And I am Allison.
And we are here to invite you to our Women History event, Lips. Lovely, intelligent, powerful, sensual. A woman of power. And so I want to invite you to come out to join with other women who are coming together to really input and to give you some wisdom. We're going to have an amazing woman there, Mary D. Do you know who she is?
Yes, I do.
She is the legendary, people most know her from WGN television to there. She's going to be there to pour out wisdom into you. So if you're unsure if you are a woman of power, if you're young, a teenager, even if you are an adult, we invite you to come out and to just share the experience with other women. But you know, I think that it's going to be men there also.
There are?
I think so. I think it's going to be men from high school all the way up to alumni players from the NFL. So there's a lot of different perspectives that they could be able to give you, to pour into you and help you understand who you are as a woman. So we invite you to come out to our Power Pack Luncheon. It's going to be so much information, so much laughter, so much gathering, so much joy, and just having women come together and really celebrate what Women History Month is all about. So where can they go to get more information, and where we're going to be at that day?
We're going to be at the Holiday Inn in Elk Grove Village. So the website that you would go to is www.dunamis-woman.com. Also at the bottom of your screen, there will be more information.
So we invite you to come out, join us, engage in fellowship and laughter as we come and celebrate you as a woman. The cost is just $55. It's an amazing price for you to invest in yourself. If you don't invest in yourself, nobody else will. So I invite you from all ages, women, come out and enjoy Dunamis Woman Power Pack Luncheon for lips. Lovely,
intelligent,
powerful,
and sensual.
We are here to celebrate you.
Well, there you have it. Beautiful Dunamis women, understanding their inner beauty and gonna come out and celebrate, and we want you to join us. I'm Pastor D, and I'm right back with you, and welcome back to Dunamis Woman and Ram today. Dunamis Woman is a woman of power, and we birth nothing but real awesome men. I'm so reminded of God speaking to Abraham, and when Sarah was becoming the mother of many nations, God said that she will produce kings. So in other words, a dunamis woman does not produce junk. Powerful men, powerful women come through her belly. So I want to just go back to what I was speaking about, because we're talking about blessing versus cursing. And oftentimes when bad things are happening to us, or when things are constantly going our way negatively, one thing after the next, after the next, after the next, we're talking about breaking curses. Look, I've been in the church basically all my life, so I'm not new here. I kind of grew here, and I'm steadily growing. But one thing that I do understand, we have been breaking curses, we have been laying hands, we have been spitting, we have been shouting, we have been doing a lot of things, fasting and praying. And some of these things, if you really want to be real and honest, have not changed. It hasn't broken. If anything, it's perpetuated. So I had to go back and I had to do some research, and I had to think about it, and I had to seek the face of God. And I'm like, okay, what is going on? And he just took me to the Word. And the Bible says, study to show thyself approved unto God, dissecting the word of truth. So truth literally means as not concealed. Anything that's constantly being concealed is going to perpetuate. It's going to perpetuate. And that's what the enemy loves. Satan is the author of lies. He loves to keep things concealed. He loves for you to keep things hidden. He loves for you not to know truth. So when things come out, that's when you're actually getting truth revealed. But oftentimes, it's the things that you don't want to know about. It's the things that you don't want to talk about. It's the things that you don't want nobody to discover. But it's only the truth that will make you free. And so we want to talk about this making process, because when things constantly go on, it's time for you to sit back and say, okay, God, what is being hidden here? Anytime it's negative, and oftentimes it's things in our bloodline, it's things that have perpetuated down the line that you really don't know about, because you only so long been here on this earth, so many years young, and things have been going on more and more and more. Well, I love to put this way. Satan is ancient, and according to your age, you're very, very young. So he's been seeing these things going on. He doesn't know truth, but he sees the perpetuation of behaviors generation after generation. And so now it's time to break that. And so in order to break that, you have to really understand that which was cursed is only that which is hinged upon my good. Evil has nothing to hinge upon unless it came from original good things. But if we don't know the good that's hidden, then we will miss it, because we got to break some things only for that to be revealed. What is it that's been hidden in your life that you just don't want to reveal because you think it's so evil, you think it's so bad, you think it's so negative, and in your eyes it may be, but in that is the blessing. So I want to talk about I will make. He told Abraham, I will make thee a nation. He told Adam, I will make thee a helpmeet, comparable. Well, that I will make literally means I will appoint, I will accomplish, I will bestow, I will finish. It's a plethora of terms that go with I will make. So let's say this, I will appoint. So whatever has happened in your life, it literally was appointed. The good as well as the evil. But remember, evil has nothing to hinge on that's original. It only takes that which is good, pulls it out, twists it, and make it look like it's really bad when it's actually going to work together for your good. So I want to go to Genesis, and I want to talk about it from I will make thee a helpmeet first. Because God told Adam, I will make thee a helpmeet comparable to him. And we always bring that just limited to a woman. And that's true. He made Adam a woman. He pulled woman right out of him. He didn't take her from the ground. He didn't take her from the dust. He pulled her out of him. And I'm laughing because I'm just getting a revelation. He pulled evil out of the man, partial evil. That's why you got so many evil women. You got so many bitter women. You got so many women who don't know how to build them up. But I pulled a portion of his evil out of him, and I formulated that in woman. So that's why when the man sees himself, he sees his good as well as his evil. So he appointed her, appointed himself. That I pulled out, I'm going to point your evil right back to you. I'm going to point your good right back to you. But prior to creating the woman, God created the beast. All beasts, every creature there is. And Adam literally named every last one of them. But the serpent was the most subtle beast of them all. Guess what? Adam named the serpent. So he had the ability to see the mind of God, to know exactly what was in each one of those beasts, and he named them accordingly. That's just how powerful a real awesome man's mind is. They possess the mind of God, and they can see some things, women, that we just cannot see. Oftentimes, we just don't want to hear truth coming from them because it comes out in an evil way, particularly if they see the evil on the inside of us, which is only a reflection of themselves. You might not have got that revelation, so I'm going to give you the number on the screen, and you want to call it, and I'll explain it to you if you're bold enough to call me at 1-855-BE-DUNAMIS, because that was a revelation that will change your life. So when he made this beast, he made the serpent before he put it out the woman. But the serpent actually did not go to the man. It went to the woman because there was a part of evil on the inside of her that came out of man that caused her mind to become twisted only to influence her man. That was another revelation. That's why we have to have open communication. So God cursed the serpent, and he said, on your belly you shall go. Because of what he did, God cursed him. Adam didn't curse him. The Lord God cursed him. And he said, on your belly you should go. And he said, I will put enmity between you and the woman. So the hostility that's in the woman, I'm going to put it between you and that woman, because the woman has the ability to conquer every evil thing that comes up against her, her husband, her children, her family, her community, and her nation. That's why you are a dunamis woman. If you don't know how to channel your hostility, if you don't know how to channel your anger, if you don't know how to channel your resentment, if you don't know how to channel all those things, it will be used as a curse against you, as opposed to being used as a curse for you. Now, I know that may break a lot of religious mindsets, but the curse was brought for you to conquer that what is meant for evil, you will begin to see the good. There is no obstacle that should ever, ever, ever be in your way. That's why the mantra for Dunamis Woman is breaking through barriers for great success. Whatever barrier there is, you will conquer that. Whatever comes your way, you can conquer that. You cannot sit back, and you can no longer blame anyone. A person who does not know their power, their strength, and their true force that's on the inside of them, they will shift the blame. Why you think divorce is steadily perpetuating? Because they're shifting the blame. Why do you think children are disobedient? Because they're shifting the blame. They're looking at what mother and father did not do, and they're not taking the responsibility for themselves. Husband looking for wife, wife looking for mother, pastors looking for what the people didn't do, the people looking at what the pastors didn't do. Everybody just looking at what somebody did not do. And we're not looking within ourselves. Within yourself, you will see your own strength. You will see your own force. You will see your ability. You will see everything. Entrepreneurs, you got to see within yourself. You got to make the business work. There's not an option. It's not an excuse. If the obstacle came your way, it's only there because you could break through it. You could break through it. You could break through it. So you were appointed to be what you have been called to be. If you are a woman, you were appointed to be a woman. And if you are a man, you are appointed to be that man. You were made to be that man, and you were appointed to be to someone what they would be to you. I want you to really, really understand that, because now is the time for us to break the curse off of our lives. by looking on the inside of us and understanding who we are. Get away from those people who are accurseth. Run, Forrest, run. Those who are here to make your life easy, those who are here. The person may say, oh, I'll take you here. I'll do this. I'll do that. Mature people, I got it myself. I can do this. I don't need you to hold my hand, but let me figure some things out. I want to speak from a psychologist standpoint at this point. When you're enriching someone, you're making it very complex. When you're depriving someone, many people suffer from deprivation because things want to be made easy. Easy, easy. That's why Abram was prosperous. That's why you see David, he was prosperous. He fought, and he conquered, and he conquered, and he conquered. Well, I'm going to come back to you. I want you to marinate on that for a minute, and I'll be right back, and I'm going to give you a real close of how to break curses and walk in the blessing. I'm Pastor D.
Ida White, Lena Brown, Audrey Harris, Lily Mae Robinson, Hannah Jean Jones. Do you know these women? They are sheroes. They are history. When I think about history, there are a plethora of women that we can think of. Harriet Tubman, Eleanor Roosevelt. But there are heroes. There are women who make history every day in our lives. There are mothers, our grandmothers, our aunts, our cousins, our neighbors. There are teachers. There are nurses. There are women in our lives who nurture us, who provide for us, not just monetarily, but they provide love, they provide inspiration, they provide encouragement. Everyone in your life who is a woman is powerful. Everyone in your life who is a woman, no matter what she's been through, no matter what state she's in right now, there's a power on the inside of her that we ought to honor. I am excited about Women's History Month. Every year we come together and we celebrate the extraordinary achievements of women. And when I think about history, when I say history to you, I want you to think about those unsung heroes. Ida, Lena, Lily, Hannah, Audrey. Who is your shero in your life? Thank you. Have a beautiful, beautiful Women's History Month. Dunamis Woman and RAM International Ministries salutes you.
Well, there you have it. I am Pastor D. I am back with you. And I want to know that we're celebrating women not only in this month, but every month of the year. You are worth a celebration, and you must know your value. So I just want to admonish you as I close, because you are such a woman of power, that you are a daughter of Sarah. 1 Peter, the 3rd chapter, confirmed that. Any woman who's not afraid, any woman who understands who she is, and even if you are afraid, do it afraid. Stand up in your authenticity. Don't just let the outward adorning, the plaiting of your hair, the car you drive, the house you live in, the clothes you wear, the perfume you spray, do not let that identify you for who you really are. Who you really are is that you're going to take it by force. You have suffered so many things, and your suffering came to make you relentless. It's no time to be passive. It's time to be powerful, intelligent, sensual, lovely, daring, risk taker. All of those things identify you for who you are. Nothing will back you up, and nothing will make you come down from your calling and the vision. I'm just so reminded about Abraham and Sarah, because those are our foremothers and fathers, no matter how far you go back. He said, descendants you are, and I will make you a great nation, and all families, he didn't say will be blessed, he said shall be blessed. And so your family should be blessed, because God already ordained that. But you got to know how to tap into the blessing. And that's what it's all about. You are a woman of power. You are a gladiator. You are relentless. And that's why I want you to connect. That's why I want you to come out, because iron sharpeneth iron. Too many women think we could do it by ourselves, and we want to go into our own little shell, and we want to conquer things. But we got to stick together. We have to come together. We have to remain united. And that's the biggest tactic of the enemy, is to divide women. Whether you're black, whether you're white, whether you're young, whether you're old, whether you're Greek, whether you're Hebrew, whether you're rich, whether you're poor, he loves to bring out our differences. But we're all one and the same. You have a womb, I have a womb. You have a heart, I have a heart. And it doesn't matter. You could have had a hysterectomy, but in the spirit, you still have a womb because you're still a woman. So please, give me a call. We have so many things going on at Dunamis Woman and Ram, and we definitely want you to be a part of our magazine. We want you to tell your story. We want you to come out to our coaching sessions. We want you to be a part of our Understanding Your Greatness coaching program, because everything we do is to really show you who you are and how you can ignite the power within. So give me a call, 1-855-BE-DUNAMIS. That's 1-855-BE-DUNAMIS. Our staff will call you back. We will send you whatever you need. You'll be a part of our free newsletter. You will get everything that we have. But the main thing is we want your heart and your partnership, because let me tell you something. When God strategically put women together, I'm looking in a mirror. There's nothing that I haven't been through that you have not either gone through or you're going through. That's why he say, let them that are strong bear the infirmities of the weak. I need you and you need me. And I am so adamant. I am so relentless about breaking down these walls of segregation amongst women. We want everyone to come together from 12 on up to 80. And I'm going to go down to 8 sometime, because they have to learn. The younger, the better. So once again, give me a call. Get your ticket, www.dunamis-woman.com, to any event that we're having, because we want to see you there. 1-855-BE-DUNAMIS. I would love to talk with you myself, and I would love to engage with you. Be blessed. I'm Pastor D, and welcome again to Dunamis Woman and Ram today. Tell a friend, and we'll see you next week. God bless you.